This is the K-pop cast. Hello, everybody. This is your PD-nim Michaela, and it is that time of year where I take you out of my home studio and on the road. This time we're going to KCONLA 2024, presented by Samsung Galaxy this year. Last year, we talked about everything for K-drama fans at KCON, but this year we are looking at everything for K-pop dancers and turning our focus specifically to the ultimate fan artist experience at KCON, the Dream Stage. So in this episode, you're going to hear my in-person interviews with dancers on their road to the Dream Stage. But before we get into those topics, guys, don't forget to join the K-pop Cast listener fam on Slack. As always, links to everything in the episode description. Okay, let's KCON. Okay, good morning. Thank you for talking with me again. I know we reached out to you for iKON, but for our listeners who aren't familiar or did listen to that episode, can you introduce yourself and tell me a little bit more about your dance crew?
Hello, my name is LeDacia Jones. I am a dancer with OTG K-pop and one of their directors there. We're based in the Bay Area, specifically San Jose.
Welcome back. So tell me a little bit about how you started dancing, and then how did K-pop come into that story for you?
So I first started dancing incredibly casually. I used to be really into Vocaloid dances and everything, so I started trying to teach myself those in elementary school. And then I really got into K-pop somewhere at the end of middle school, early high school, and I wasn't very confident in myself at all. So I didn't start actually dancing to K-pop until 2018, 2019. And then from there on, it's all self-taught. I never took any formal dance classes before that.
And for you, when it comes to auditioning, what's your experience with auditioning before, and then is this your first time preparing for the Dream Stage?
So with auditioning, I used to audition for various K-pop companies a whole lot, especially during college and stuff. So I've done probably 10 auditions for random companies here and there. But for Dream Stage, I auditioned last year for ITZY, and I got to the final round, but then didn't make it at the end. So I'm hoping for this year.
How was your experience overall with auditioning for the Dream Stage?
It was pretty fun, actually. I just kind of waited until classes were over, OTG classes were over, and then just used that room after everyone had gone and just turned the lights down, tried to get in the zone. Yeah, it was pretty fun.
For you as a dancer and as a K-pop fan, what does this experience mean for you personally?
For me personally, it really means a lot because I have always wanted to shine as much as all the idols do, and I really look up to them so much. So just being able to have this opportunity is really heartfelt for me.
So when it comes to what KCON can do more, especially when it comes to dance and at KCON, is there anything that you would want to see more of at KCON, or you think that they should start doing that they haven't done before?
I'm not quite sure if they haven't done this before, but I think it would be fun if there were fan opportunities to do a relay dance or something with the idols. I feel like that would be really fun, since everyone kind of knows the choreo. It would just be on stage having fun with the idols as well. Maybe more. I know they don't want to create a lot of traffic and everything, but maybe more random play dance with this group, that sort of thing. That would be fun.
So last thing, do you have any advice for people going into their first audition at Dream Stage?
I'd say step one, concentrate on your details and get those down, and then afterwards just make the dance completely your own. Act like it's your song in the first place. And then try to put yourself more into it rather than trying to be super perfect.
Okay, thank you for taking the time. I'm going to let you get ready for your audition, but thank you. Anything else you want to promote for yourself, or do you want people to know who are listening to the episode today?
You can follow my dance group, OTG Dance, at OTG Dance on Instagram. And then I am at I Think It's Neat on Instagram.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so hi, nice to meet you. Can you tell our listeners kind of like who you are and kind of like what your background in with dance is specifically? Like, I heard you're at university, right? You're part of something at the university.
Yes. I'm Rue. I go to the University of Washington. I'm part of a collegiate K-pop team that's there. So that's kind of my dance experience. I am a dance captain this year for just a club on my campus that does like K-pop covers and like produces them for YouTube and stuff. So yeah.
What is the name of your crew?
It's Company with a K, and we are the Company UW on YouTube and all social media.
So can you tell me a little bit about like your dance background in general, and like how did K-pop come into that picture for you?
For sure. I actually started dancing because of K-pop. I became a K-pop fan, I think, around like halfway through my middle school years, and I just saw the choreography bit of it and was like really interested. So I'm fully self-taught. I never took any like classes or anything like that. Yeah, so I taught myself just based off of K-pop choreographies. The first choreo I ever learned was Dope by BTS, which was a mistake, but that was kind of what kickstarted it all. And then I just danced for fun throughout middle school, high school, and when I joined my college, I found out that there was a collegiate team that was doing covers there. So I auditioned a bunch of times to get on the team. Didn't make it until my sophomore year, but now I'm a dance captain, so that's kind of insane to me.
Right. Well, congratulations for being here. Have you auditioned for the Dream Stage before? Is this your first time? And how did you prepare for this audition?
Yeah, so this is actually my first time auditioning for Dream Stage. This is my first time at KCON in general.
Oh my gosh, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, so this is my first time here, first time auditioning for anything like this. And I guess kind of the only reason why I decided to audition was because for my collegiate team, I did a cover of Sweet Venom.
Oh,
so
you were already ready.
I was like already, I knew the choreo for the most part, and I was like, okay, I'll just like clean it a little bit and then send in a video. And I was like, why not? If I don't make it in, then I make it in. If I don't make it in, I don't make it in. And then I passed the first round, so I was like, oh, this is very interesting. I wasn't expecting it, but now I'm here. So
a great first kickoff.
Yeah.
So as a K-pop dancer, I don't know necessarily if like calling people K-pop dancers is like reductive, because I want to like respect them as like the actual dancers. But like when it comes to like your relationship with K-pop and dance, what does this experience getting to audition for the Dream Stage mean to you?
Well, this is like the first time I'm really auditioning for something dance related on an official level. I kind of only ever danced for myself and danced with friends, and the only auditions I ever did were for my collegiate team. So this is kind of huge for me just as a dancer myself. I don't really consider myself like a good dancer. I consider myself a good copy dancer. So this is kind of like a little bit more reassuring of my skills, that I like have a style that is appealing to people, and it definitely helps me feel like, oh, I could take this somewhere, even if it's not just a hobby later on in life, with my degree that I'm doing in college, because I'm a film student. So I can like branch out a little bit more, and I feel a little bit more reassured in just like the fact that I started this on my own and am not like have no formal training by any means. So it's like really big deal for me.
Right, you're so awesome. Last thing, I know this is your first KCON, but from what you've seen as far as like the dance programming and things that they do at this event, is there anything that you wish they did better, or would you like to see more of as far as like K-dance at KCON?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the scene is usually like, and I know this year they're doing a lot of different things, but I'm more like excited to see that there's a lot of random play dance events in like the plaza and stuff, and I'm wondering what those are going to look like, because my crew hosts a lot of events like that just in our area, because I'm from Seattle. So kind of wondering what like the bigger scale of that would look like, and hopefully if the organization will be like good to make sure everybody is like being included and safe and all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm more curious about like how that's going to work, I think.
Okay. Last thing, anything you'd like to promote for yourself that you would like our listeners to know, or maybe your team?
Well, yeah, my team's awesome. I love them with all my heart. Just the company with the K. On all social media, we do a bunch of covers for a bunch of random things, and yeah, I mean, I love them. So that's my promo.
Thank you so much. Good luck today. Okay. Hi. So I know you're trying to leave, so I'll go quickly. Hi. Can you please introduce yourself and what events you've been involved with at KCON this year?
Oh, okay. My name is Luciano. I have been involved with all of the things that are Team BUK. It's really awesome that they got the opportunity to really take on this dance all day part of the festival, and we've been teaching, we've been performing, we've been doing random dance plays, we've been just being atmosphere and like livening up the people, so it's been really fun. Yeah.
As a dancer, what does it mean for you to be able to take part in this event and be a teacher and teach other K-pop fans?
It's really great to me. I love teaching and I love giving back to the community. I think my love for K-pop is so big that it's cool to be able to share that with new people that I don't really know. You know, we're connecting because we love K-pop, which is kind of what the whole festival is all about. So to be able to give the thing that I do best in my life and give it back to them is really an honor.
Last question. Do you have any advice for maybe future dancers or K-pop dancers who want to do what you do at KCON?
To be honest, I remember myself in 2016, 2017 being like, I wish I could do more with KCON, and the way that this has happened is like a blessing, but also like I don't remember anything I did to do it. I just enjoyed myself and I just kept my love strong and kept my passion strong, and eventually things just kind of fall into place when you keep that mindset and keep that energy. So I would say just believe in yourself, put yourself in the right places, meet the right people, be a great person. That's a huge one. Be a good person, you know, and you never know what life's gonna give you. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. You have a great rest of the weekend.
Thank you so much.
And so, one by one, our three dancers entered the KCON stage area and auditioned for the Dream stage. But unfortunately, none of our dancers made it to the final round of auditions this year. But don't be worried, they are very excited to try again next year, and that is one of the great things about the Dream stage, being this established fan idol interaction event at KCON. There is always another chance to get on the road to the Dream stage. Okay, so that wraps it up for this episode, guys. I had so much fun, and it was a great experience for me to see all of our dancers on their road to the Dream stage. So thank you so much for joining me again this year at KCON LA. As always, you can find the links and things to all the socials for every dancer we interviewed in this episode in the episode description. I am at PD-nim in our K-pop cast Slack. Of course, you can find that also in the episode description. And I can't wait to see you guys next year and hopefully see all of our dancers on the M Countdown stage in 2025. So, until next time, goodbye, everybody.
Wow.